Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today, in this box, I have the brand new Arlo 2K video doorbell. Now, the reason I'm upgrading my doorbell, sadly, in less than a year, is because right now, currently, we have the Arlo Essential Video Doorbell from about a year ago, and it is awful. I mean, tragically bad. So, the video recording itself is actually not the problem. The video recording is actually pretty okay, even though it's only 1080p. The problem with this doorbell is that when somebody pushes the button, there is a tremendous amount of lag. It is terrible, like really bad. Somebody will press the doorbell, it'll ring to our phones, one of us will answer the phone, and then it'll take so long for the doorbell to connect. And once it does connect, the footage is choppy, and the people on the other end can't hear what you're saying, and a lot of times you can't understand what they're saying either. It is a horrible, horrible doorbell when it comes to latency and performance when people are trying to ring you.
There was a large, there was kind of a...
There's the Arlo lag I'm used to.
A lapse.
She can barely hear me.
Well, now there's...
And now she's cutting in and out. So these are the kind of glitches that have frustrated us to no. So I noticed the new doorbell came out, the 2K version, and I figured I would give Arlo one last shot to redeem themselves in the doorbell department. We have currently the Arlo Pro 4 as well, multiple Arlo Pro 4s around the property, and those work phenomenally well. The video quality is crisp, the notifications are reasonably fast, and we actually really like them. So when we got the doorbell, the Essential doorbell, and it didn't perform well, we were really disappointed. So with that being said, let's get started with the unboxing. Before we do though, big shout out to the channel members and Patreon supporters. Really appreciate you guys. Links are always down in the video description if you want to support the channel. Let's get started. Okay, so let's get going on the unboxing. We've got the brand new Arlo 2K video doorbell here in the box. I'm gonna rip it open with my state-of-the-art unboxing steak knife. Done with that. Oh, did that peg into the, it pegged into the carpet. Oops. That was a little crazy. And all right, here it is. Wow, the box was actually a lot smaller in person than the FedEx shipping box would imply. And of course, I threw away the knife, but now there's something to cut on the back of it. There we go, I think I got it. And there's what the outside of the box looks like. You get all your details here. So this includes emergency response, which is an extra fee, so keep that in mind. Smart object detection, so it tells you if it's people, vehicle, animal, or package. The current doorbell does that too, and I think it actually, in all fairness, does it pretty okay. Smart activity zones, so if you live on a busy road and there's a lot of cars going by, you can cut out that section so that you're not constantly getting notifications about things you don't care about. And automated preview. So like when you get a notification on your phone, you can pull down a little bit and just see like a quick animation of what the camera's seeing. And then on the back, it just reiterates more of the details. And this one, it's also important to note, is battery or wire powered. So you can plug it into a wire like we will be doing, or it can run purely off of battery power. Either way, nice to have both options in one device. Previous Arlo devices had multiple options, but they were separate devices. Here is the camera itself. Now it is quite a bit chunkier than the original Essential camera. I think that's important to note. I'm actually slightly concerned that it's not going to fit in the same spot my doorbell is currently, but we'll have to find out. We'll see how that goes. I'm not that worried about it, but I am worried a little bit. It has a much larger button, which I think is nice for helping people find where to push, and it does need to be charged before you set it up. So just keep those things in mind if you're coming from a different version of the doorbell. Opening it up here, you get the tray it comes in. Arlo Quick Start Guide Video Doorbell 2nd generation. Very nice. And you get an adapter mount so that you can angle it if you need to. Some adapter wires here. Charging cable. It is USB-A to USB-C, which is a little disappointing because not much uses C, but it's not a big deal. You can charge it with any C cable. Get rid of that stuff. Some anchor screws and the name's escaping me right now. I forget what these things are called. Anchors? I think these are actually called anchors in case you got a hole that's too big. You get a pin included in the box here to help you pop off the old doorbell and pop off this one when you need to. So yeah, that's pretty much what comes in the box. And like I said, what I think I'll do now is give you guys a quick time lapse of me installing it. And then I'll come back and test it again for you guys to see exactly how good the functionality is. And it's also important to note, normally this doorbell is sold for $130, but right now they have a sale that brings it down to $89.99, and if you register as a new customer, it actually is able to get down to about $80. So it's, in terms of cost, it's not too bad. It's not very expensive. I just hope the performance now meets up with the expected price of $130, because on the old doorbell, whatever the cost was there, and I believe it was pretty similar, was not worth it. So yeah, let's go set it up and we'll get testing on it. It's now been a full 24 hours with Arlo's new Pro Doorbell 2 in 2K. And here's what I have to say about it. Here's my closing remarks. So far, it's been a great product. The video quality seems a little bit more crisp than my previous Arlo Essential doorbell. I haven't encountered too many issues with it. The video quality and the responsiveness when somebody pushes the doorbell is way better than the old one.
Hello?
Hey, how do I sound?
Good. You can move closer to the door. Let me see.
How do I sound?
It sounds really good, and it's not really that low. It's just like a perfect picture of your belly, but...
The only small glitch I've come across is when you go into the app and you manually enable the speaking feature of the camera, the microphone, it sometimes freezes up or lags or fails to connect, but it seems easily rectified by going in and changing to a different mode and then changing back to the mode you were in, like armed versus disarmed. It's not that big of a deal, and it hasn't happened that often, and I'm sure it's something that'll be improved with software updates over time. But overall, I'm pretty happy. This little guy was pretty affordable, and it's a big upgrade over the previous Essential doorbell I had. So I give it 1 thumbs up, only because my second thumb is holding the camera. Well, anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching my unboxing and quick review of the Arlo Essential, Arlo Pro Video Doorbell 2, whatever. The correct name's right here. But if you enjoyed it, give the video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below. I really appreciate you guys watching. Thanks a lot.